So, Weasel with a Hatchet. Great band name. I would totally go see that band. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today playing some Banners of Ruin. I was watching Bristly Stranger play this a few days ago, and I don't normally gravitate towards deck builders. It's just not a genre I traditionally head towards, but I liked the look of it, and I thought I might take a little bash at it myself. So we're going to play some Banners of Ruin, still in early access, so we're not going to expect it to be 100% perfect by any means. And I did get a key to this from the developers, so thank you very much to those folks for that. I've done nothing apart from watch Bristly play it and fire it up and hit record. So I know basically nothing. That should be par for the course. You should be used to that feeling right now. Let's just dive right into some Banners of Ruin. Oh, thank God, there's some sort of tutorial. Otherwise, this was going to go very, very badly. The Blackfoots have been dealt a mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender. I believe we are the Blackfoots. You and others loyal to the cause have been tasked with bringing the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees, but the odds are against you. So up top, we've got some cards. We have 8 of them, apparently. We have 1 member in our party who are all anthropomorphic animals, which is just fantastic. I'm desperately hoping we get anthropomorphic kitty on our side. If we don't, I will be sorely fussed with this game. And we've got no money. So we have florins as apparently the currency. We have 0 of that. Now here's where it's all going to start to fall apart, because I don't really do card building games or deck building games or anything like that, but this is what I'm opening with. This is my deck. These are all the cards I'll take into combat with me. Any cards my characters are carrying, if they die, the cards go too. Now, what I don't actually immediately know, and I don't remember from watching other gameplay, is what the little sword attack things. Is that damage? The next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage is increased by the stacks of the sword. So I'm going to get a 3 times increase is what I would read out of that. Charge is then removed. Okay. This Hatchet just does a flat 8 damage, and I like the sound of you already, Mr. Hatchet. Rush deals 1 to 3 damage. Can you go away so I can see the other cards? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. View my party. All right, well, there's only 1 of me. This shouldn't take very long. DeGray. And you're Weasel. All right. I see where you're going with that, DeGray. All the characters in my party, it's a small party. Yeah, it's a weasel. They're traditionally smaller animals. Select my character. Okay, all right, here we go. See, all the cards character has equipped. This character has Hatchet. Good, I was fond of that card. I'm glad we're opening with that one as their primary weapon. So, Weasel with a Hatchet. Great band name. I would totally go see that band. So, Hatchet is a one-handed axe as indicated in the top right of the card. Okay, yep, 1 axe right up there, I get that. The secondary slot is free and could take another one-handed weapon, so we could have a dual-wielding Weasel, which is very fun to say, you should try it. But I don't appear to have any other cards to put in at this point. Okay, 2-handed weapons take up both the weapon slots. Pretty self-explanatory there. Street lanes, okay. Your campaign will take place across several streets, each with an elite enemy at the end. Oh dear. Each lane in the street leads to a service. Once you're done with the service and fight the elite, then you'll move to the next street. Okay, so we're going to go through a series of levels with a boss at the end, and then we're going to move on to the next one. All right, standard stuff here. And it looks like immediately we've got some guards that are going to block our way in this little tutorial area. The cards on the left and the right have counters. Yep, I see that. A counter of 1. Any counters on the remaining cards will tick down. So counters apply to all of them. Right, so there's a cooldown, but using 1 applies the cooldown to all of them. Alright, fair enough, so gotta play a little bit smart. That's where it's all going to go wrong for me. When they reach 0, they'll be removed from the street. Your character's badly hurt. Already? I just got here. You should take the herbal remedy and heal up. Okay, I will do that now. I will do that. Okay, go to the next thing. Herbal remedy, there we go. Heal party to 100%. Yes, please. And that counter indeed goes down. And now what? You need to regroup with your companion who must be somewhere in the center lane. You'll have to resolve that combat to see what's further down the street. Can you go away? I want to see what's underneath here. Tunnel walls and more tunnel walls and a prisoner. All right. Sharp granite stones flank you, thick with moss and smelling foul. Sounds like my high school. Okay, Weasel with a hatchet versus two... I'm actually not sure if those are supposed to be rabbits or mice. I'm gonna say mice, but they're kind of rabbity. Maybe there's some interbreeding in this town, I don't know. Vitality is character's health. Okay, I see that. I've got 24 of them. If this reaches 0, the character is dead. Defense, I see that. I've got 14 of that. Blocks damage. That's applied at the start of each combat. Better armor can be acquired later. Alrighty. Now, what have I got kicking around down here? Withdraw. 5 defense. Okay, now I'm seeing what these things mean. 5 defense to a target ally and swap them to the target position. So I can just move somebody around and give them better armor. Solid footing gains 15 armor, and character gains... what? I don't know what that is. Here's my hatchet. I love the hatchet. I'm already into the hatchet. No Mercy deals 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's kind of a finishing move. And Rush, we saw that, deals some damage. Okay. Well, I don't have anyone who's got the lowest vitality, rather. How about I just went with something basic like Hatchet? How do I hatchet somebody? We don't get to hatchet yet. I have to learn about stamina and will. Stamina 2 on the left, will 1 on the right. Alright, so characters have a stamina and will. Stamina replenishes to its max value each turn. Will does not. Cards cost stamina. Got it. Okay, so if I did solid footing, that's going to cost me all of my stamina. So that would be it. That would be all I could do for that turn. But Hatchet, I can do that, and then I could do something else. Maybe like Rush or No Mercy. Oh, No Mercy costs nothing? Is that correct? Am I reading that? They cost nothing at all to do that? Interesting. I'm going to have to put that one to the test. Oh, and I'm a Psychic Weasel. Even better. I can see what they're planning on doing. So they're going to try and attack me for 8 damage. And they've got safety in numbers. On turn start, if this character has 3 or more allies, which they don't, they only have 1 ally, then their defense is raised to 10. Okay, so if they had a bunch of people, they'd have really good defense, but they don't right now. Their target will be outlined in red. I'm sure that's going to be me because I'm the only guy here. So unsurprisingly, weapon cards can only be wielded by the person who actually has the weapon, so I just have to match the symbol here to the symbol here. I mean, there's only me, so I think we're all pretty clear on who's got the hatchet. But I would absolutely love to use the hatchet. I pull that out and then just target either of them. Hatchet this guy right here. Okay. We did a little bit of damage. Not as much as I was hoping for, but a little bit of damage. I mean, they had some armor. They don't have armor anymore. So I did 8 damage, smashed through his armor for 6, and then took 2 points off his health for the remaining 2. I see what we're doing here. Character gained okay, that's what it is. It's charge. Charge is a status effect. Statuses can trigger at various points in combat. But what does it do? You can hover a status to see what it does. Next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, damage is increased by the stacks of the charge. Okay, super. So I've got 2 right now. So what I'm reading here is the next time I attack, I'm going to do double damage, and then the charges will go away. And coincidentally, Tutorial Ninja is going to have me use charge by using Rush. This was not 1 to 3 damage. I misread that when I was looking at the card. It's 1 times 3. So we're going to do 1 damage 3 times. And we're going to get the charge bonus with all of them. So we're going to annihilate you, sir. I don't know who you are, and I don't know if we actually have any animosity between us, but I think I'm just going to wreck you right now. Yeah, you go away now. Bye-bye. You showed them. I sure did. You're out of stamina, but one of your costs 0 to play. Yup. 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. Well, guess what, Sparky? You're the only opponent. Therefore, by default, you have the lowest vitality. Ain't that a kick in the teeth? Can't play any more cards. End my turn. All my cards in the hand are going to go into the discard pile, and then we'll draw new cards. Okie doke. So it's his turn, and he does very little of anything. Didn't even get through my armor. Okay, finish him. The enemy's planning to do more damage. Yeah, I would not be surprised. This is a fight. That's how fight works. You specifically want me to use Sharp and Steel. Now, that's going to cost both of my moves there. It's going to deal weapon damage and, a bleed effect. I didn't even need to look over there. That is the video game international symbol for bleed effect. You can take that icon anywhere on the planet and somebody will say, oh, you're applying a bleed effect. Great. Yeah, I will totally make you bleed, Mr. Mouse and or Rabbit. Great, we won. We won 3 rounds, got 115 florins, and we got a card. Can I find out which one? Oh, I get to choose one. Even better. Can you go away? I'm trying to choose my card. Invigorating Blow costs me nothing. I like the sound of that. And it deals 8 damage. If final damage dealt exceeds 12, gain 2 stamina and gain 4 health. Wow, that seems like a really powerful card. If you can get that 12 damage. And even if you don't, it's still doing 8 damage. Toe-to-toe, whenever this character attacks an opponent on the same lane, gain 6 armor. And setup deals 6 damage and apply to... This character receives 25% more damage from attacks. Oh, 2 stacks of being vulnerable. And draw 2 cards. Well, that seems very powerful, too. But I think I'm going to take this Invigorating Blow, because it costs me nothing to use it, so that could come in really handy in a pinch. And we've rescued a dog with a cloak. And apparently he's our friend, so yeah, I will totally take you. Oh no, we've been ambushed. Oh dear. Kesselmead, this has not gone well. Wait, Kesselmead's a bear now. Kesselmead was totally a dog on the card. Kesselmead's a bear now. I mean, I'm fine with that. Bears are inherently, terrifying and really tough, but you were totally a dog a second ago. Ambush blocks all the remaining lanes. And we resolve once we got to go through the ambush. Fair enough. So we got some in the front, some in the back here, and that's going to affect, apparently, when they attack. If you kill all enemies on the active rank, the other rank will get their turn instead. Okay, so there's going to be some spacing out here. They're not all just going to charge us at once. All right, the next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar. So that's you guys, I would assume. And I would assume this would click backwards if it was those guys. I got that. Can we get Kesselmead, who used to be a dog? And hey, Kesselmead, I'm not judging. We're very open here. Whatever you want to be, but you presented as a dog, and then you walked in a bear. So you can understand my confusion. As a weasel, I have a very tiny brain. Cards are played by the active character. Cards can only be played if this character has enough stamina and will. Weapon and talent cards can only be played by their wielders, and I just gotta look for the symbol to figure out which one is me. So, looks like old Kesselmead here has a great sword. Two-handed, so it's gonna use up both of his moves. But that should just pretty much cleave somebody too. I've got my good old Hatchet. We've got no Mercy, which is great, and Rush. Second Wind, draw 1 card and gain 1, go away multiple characters. Gain 1 what? No, okay, stop that please. Alright, I'll select my companion, thank you. I want to look at the thing. Vigor, that's what I'm trying to see. The next time this character spends stamina, it is refunded. Okay, great, cool. So we'll get like an extra move kind of thing. Your companion is collected, you can play their weapon card. Yes, we will be doing that. We will be hitting somebody with a giant sword. This guy, specifically, they all have the same health and armor. So I can't see a reason to favor one over the other, except one guy is taller. That's pretty much my only difference there. Play your remaining attacks. I certainly will. Do we want to open with Hatchet? Because I'm planning on doing no mercy to the rabbit we just cleaved. Or mouse, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to kind of duplicate what we did before. So we're going to do Hatchet, because I'm comfortable with Hatchet. Why can I not attack you, sir? I would like to attack you in the face. Oh, I attacked you, okay. Not entirely sure why I couldn't hit you. And I'm only just noticing now that your greatsword just cleaved both of them, which is even better. Why could I not attack that guy? Is it because he's too tall? It could be. Attack because Tutorial Ninja wanted me to. Alright, sorry Tutorial Ninja. You specifically wanted me to do the guy at the rear rank and then finish off with Rush. It's not really what my plan was, if I'm going to be honest with you, but I'll go along with this. And we're going to take this guy out. And can I no mercy someone, Tutorial Ninja? I would really like to no mercy someone. Yeah, there we go. We got 1 mouse left. I think we're fine. Yeah, Mousy Mouse didn't even get through my armor here. So what have I got now? I see you, Tutorial Ninja. We're going to finish him. I just want to see what other cards we've got here. Withdraw -5 defense to a target, and then move them to a different position, right? Wait, -5. No, 5. We looked at that one. Sharpened Steel, weapon damage, good, and the bleeding, right. Momentum. Discard a card, but gain 3 charge. That's pretty powerful. Especially if you comboed that something with the Rush thing, where they stack on Rush. That could be a super powerful move, and it costs nothing to do it. Solid footing we've seen. Invigorating blow we've definitely seen, and that also costs nothing. I don't think we need to fancy this up. We just need to hit this guy in the face. So I will take Tutorial Ninja's advice because I don't think I have a choice and do that. Gain a card. Okay, and no Tutorial Ninja, so let me see what I've got here. Bloodlust. Well, I like the sound of you already, sir. You're already my favorite. Deal 3 damage. If the target dies, draw 3 cards. Ooh, and it costs nothing. Costs nothing to do that. Strategy, every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time I move, like move in up and down the rank, up and down the row, or just move like attack somebody. I don't know the answer to that. The 5 charge is fantastic. I just don't know what they're qualifying as move. Does that also mean attack? Because that would be very good. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not 100% sure what it means. And second wind we've seen. Well, obviously I'm taking Bloodlust because it's got the coolest painting on the card. Oh, we got a level up out of that. I'm going to assume that's to gray. Can I level you up now? Can I give you a thing? Upgrade stamina or will? Ooh, tough call. Tough call there. Right now, I'm just going to do will, just so, it's nice and even, 2 and 2. But I think increasing stamina in the future may be the way to go. Now, what happens here? I just get a card. Okay. Nefarious. Apply 5 bleed and draw 2 cards. It's going to take all my moves. That ain't nothing. Now, concentration will take a will, which I'm not going to get back until the combat is over and we go into something else. I get 4 cards, and I'm pacified, though. I can't play any cards. Well, that doesn't seem very good. That would be great if we had a huge party, and we could afford to lose somebody for 4 turns. But no, not right now. When we've got a bigger party, that will make much more sense. Acid Burn. Yep, in, done, sold. Wrap it up. Deals 12 damage. If this breaks the target's armor, apply 10 acid. Acid Burn, please. Actually, the 5 bleed is pretty good, too. Do I want to make you bleed, or do I want to burn you with acid? I can't possibly be expected to make this decision. This is far too important a decision. I'm taking Acid Burn because I've already got a thing that does bleed. And I guess from here, it looks like we are just entering the city. Can I go into these tunnel walls? No, they are blocked. Alright, well, what happens if I go in the city? I open the hatch and enter the city. I think there's a tiger that lives in the hatch. Well, I mean, I say tiger. He's presenting as a tiger. He might be, I don't know, a giraffe for all I know. Combat, combat, combat. Oh, it's like Joker's Wild. Oh, who remembers the 70s? Combat, combat, combat. Yeah, sure, let's enter combat. They all seem to be exactly the same, so I can't find a reason to not do or do any of them. We'll just pick the middle one. Okay, 2 mice. I think we're going to be fine. They've got a little bit more health than we're used to. And they've still got some armor. Kesselmead, can you do your great sword, please? Actually, is that the best opening? Is that the best opening? Not No Mercy, definitely not Withdraw. Sharpened Steel would deal the weapon damage and give me a bleed. But the great sword is just going to cut them both down. Yeah, I think we should go with the great sword for an opening move here. Yeah, I think that was sound. I think that was sound. We've taken all their armor away, and we've caused some damage to them. Great. Me, come here. And what have I got left, really? Not a lot. I guess we'll do the Sharpened Steel at this point on I don't care whom. You. Yeah, you'll probably go down next turn. And what is the bleed damage? Ticks down 1 each turn. I get that part. Character takes vitality damage equal to the stacks of bleed, and you've got 4. So you're dead. Okay, you're dead. I don't even need to sweat you anymore. That is all we can do. So go ahead and end that turn. You will die. Yep, you're dead. And what's your deal, Mr. Mousy Scoundrel? Ow! Wow! Holy moly. I mean, it didn't even penetrate my armor, but it looked awful. Oh, Bloodlust is here. 3 damage. If the target dies, the target is not going to die. And we don't actually really need the cards that desperately. This is not going to be a prolonged encounter. However, I will throw Acid Burn on you just because Acid Burn and you're dead. That's what Acid Burn does. Mixing it up a little in the cards. Vanguard and Rearguard. So if I take Vanguard, I'll do 6 damage. And if I'm in the front rank, I'm going to do an extra 4. Good, great. What does Rearguard do? Deals 6 damage, but if you're in the back rank, you'll apply 6 armor to the front rank. That's a really good card. I don't think we've got that big a team. That's the thing. This is another great card for when we have a larger team. That would be fantastic to just automatically apply 6 armor to the whole front rank. That would be great. Not right now, though. We need more people. This is totally irrelevant at this point. So I will take Vanguard for that. And after that, now we're getting some choices, so I can try and hide. Discard from each other lane. All right, fair enough. Now, what is that? What's that little symbol up there? Heavy patrol. Attention turns to clatter of heavy steel. Okay, so fighting, or elite combat. Is that the boss? Is that what we're facing off against there? Is that the boss dog wolf and dog bear? I am going to take a shot at the elite. This is probably a terrible idea, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let's just see what it is. Let's play around here. I like a game that actively tells me I'm making a stupid move. I'm once again being given the option of fleeing, just leaving, get out of here. I'll take damage, but the game is clearly saying this is a terrible, terrible idea. Of course I'm going to do it anyway, but, good on you for trying to get me out of it. Oh, this was a terrible idea. I should never, ever have done this. Oh, we're going to die. I mean, let's just be very, very clear. We're dead. There's no way I'm coming out of this battle. I got 2 guys. They got 5. They've got archers for a start. I don't have any ranged attacks here. Their leader has 72 health and 24 armor. And they've got... What are you, beavers? I think you're beavers. Yeah, you're beavers. You've got a beaver tail. And a really big angry sword. We're dead. I'm going to put up a fight. Don't get me wrong. But we're dead. I want to be very, very clear about that. So me, what are we going to start with here? Not Bloodlust. That's not the way to go here. How about... Well, Vanguard is not a bad opening, because I am in the front rank, obviously. That 8 damage is not going to... Well, actually, it might break one of the beaver's armor, and that will get me some charge points. In fact, it will break the beaver's armor. Every time I record videos, I keep coming up with these sentences that no rational person would ever string together in the real world. At what point in time am I ever going to say again, out in the real world, this will definitely break the beaver's armor? It's just not going to happen. But I'm going to do Hatchet on this guy, because this guy, here, him, yes, thank you. Okay, so I did smash the armor. I've got a couple of charge points now. I'm probably going to be dead before I have a chance to use them, but, here we are. Right. Now what? I don't even have any good cards here. I guess we'll take Vanguard. I can't find a reason to not take Vanguard. And I'm going to keep targeting this beaver because he annoys me now. Oh, yeah, we're dead. We're so very dead at this point. Yeah, they're chipping down the armor. I mean, they're not... Okay, I was really going to get excited and say they're not doing a lot of damage, and then they just did a lot of damage. Okay, so it's me, and then I'm going to assume, yeah, their archers are the next to go. Can I target their archers? I mean, even if I get Greatsword on them, it's not even going to penetrate their armor. We're dead. We're all dead here. What do I open with Kesselmead here? I could... Nothing, really. I don't want to withdraw. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I desperately want to withdraw. I could do Momentum. I discard a card. I gain 3 charge, and it costs me nothing to do that. I would be happy to discard, withdraw. I have no problem with that. We're dead. I mean, there's no chance that we're getting out of this alive, so this very, very effective defensive card will at the end mean nothing. Okay, let's see how this pans out here. Let's see if I can put a move together here. I'm going to do Momentum. I'm going to discard, withdraw. Now I've got 3 charges. I'm going to use Greatsword on all of you guys. How did we do with that? I mean, we're still dead. Don't get me wrong. But we might be able to take out one of the beavers. This is my hope. If we can take out one of the beavers, I'm okay with that. I don't have anything left in the tank, right? Oh, I still do. Okay. Well, why don't we do Acid Burn? Oh, Acid Burn takes all of my move. Rush takes one of my moves, but I've got charges. Rush would be something. So would acid burn. If I deal acid burn to somebody who already doesn't have armor, does that count as breaking the target's armor? Because Mr. Beaver here that we've been kind of dogpiling on, or beaver piling on, as I guess the case may be, has no armor. I'm going to put it to the test. I mean, I'm dead, so it's totally irrelevant, but I'm going to see if that will count as breaking the target's armor. What did that do? Oh, Fury, you're all angry at me now. I don't see the acid icon, so maybe that didn't count. Maybe the acid itself has to break it. Okay, let's get on to the part where we die. Yeah, the archers are stunningly effective at shooting us from range. Just stunningly effective at this. I do have Greatsword back as a card. I don't have any charge. Is there anything that can get me some charge? No. Bleed damage on that, though, and no. Sharpened Steel. Right. I feel... Okay, I'm going with plan A, which is if I can take that beaver down, I feel I've done something positive in my life for the day. So, we're using Greatsword because that'll really take that guy's health down. It's not doing squat for anything else. The leader still has armor up. I never should have done this engagement. Never, ever should have done this engagement. So I'm out of... I got nothing in the tank for Kesselmead, but DeGray here, this is your shining moment. You need to take down the beaver. Please. Thank you. All right. Wow, we're totally going to make this now. Now it's only 4-on-2, and one of them still has armor and 72 health. And you're furious. Okay. At the end of the turn, you gain a charge equal to the stacks of your fury, and fury increases by +2. Whoa. Hang on. So, at the end of the turn, you have 3 fury right now. At the end of this turn, you're going to gain 3 charge. And your fury is going to go up by 2, so you're going to have 5 fury. At the end of the next turn, you're going to have 5 charge. And your fury is going to go up to 7. And so on and so on. You will just be an unstoppable killing machine. In a very short amount of time. Alright, well, I mean, we're dead anyway, so it's totally irrelevant. Okay, we have nothing left in the tank here, so let's take our lumps. And boy, are there going to be some lumps coming. I think DeGray's out. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, you're up to 5 fury now. And 3 charge. Wow. That is just exponentially terrifying. Alright, we're going down swinging. That's my goal here. Acid burn this time. It's going to take all my moves, but it will get through your armor. So fire off acid burn. Acid burn? Am I done? Acid burn? I would like to can I not do that for some strange reason? I don't know. I've got the stamina to do it. It's not the right icon, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. Alright, well, that plan went to hell. How about just... Sure, Bloodlust. Why not? You're so angry. You're 5 fury at me. We're dead now. This'll be where I die. The archers are gonna come in now. And now it's all... What are the archers? Are those also weasels? Yeah, we're dead. The next time the game invites me to flee an engagement, I'm gonna try and make every sincere effort to listen. I mean, I won't. But I'm gonna pretend to try to do that once in a while and actually say, maybe this is not the engagement for me. That is a look at Banners of Ruin. Again, not a genre I traditionally gravitate towards, but I just kind of like the feel of it. I like the style. I like the anthropomorphic animals, all that kind of stuff. So do please let me know what you're thinking of Banners of Ruin. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the Pit of Death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.